Hello everyone. Now, after I do a video, I get questions and I try my best to answer every single one. However, some questions come up more than once and some questions are really very good. So in this video, I've taken some of those questions and I'm going to answer them, and hopefully that will help you out a bit more. What class is the best to start on? In other words, what is the best class? Easy answer, Warrior. One reason why Warrior is the best class in the game is because it can actually be played in two different ways. You can actually play it as a more intelligence mage almost, because you can spam skills like ground slam and lunge, which obviously stun your enemy but also do a nice amount of damage. Obviously you'd have berserker mode in the background as well. And there's another kind of style of warrior which is more health orientated, more damage orientated, where you're using sword block to kind of block damage and you're relying more on berserker mode and whirl of blades to do most of your damage. Obviously you've also got some more builds like defenders and mind, which allow you to have higher skill recovery as well. So that's one reason why I think warrior is the best. Another reason why is because I think it has the best pool of skills. Like I said, berserker mode is the best skill in the game, full stop. You've also got skills like whirl of blades, which is quite nice. Like I said, ground slam, lunge. You've also got air dissect, which gives you more range, which is obviously very nice as well. I've said sword block already. So I think the skills that it has makes it a really nice class. And I think the third reason why is because to increase a warrior's damage, you need strength. Now, strength's a really important stat because you're going to need it to improve your armor penetration, your critical severity, your block severity. So in that sense, warrior is also very nice in that sense, which is why I think it is the best class in the game. I think after warrior, I think archer is the next best, and the reason why is because obviously it gives you a lot of range. If you want range, archer is your class. So you can hit monsters without getting hit yourself. I think what makes archer better than mage though is the fact that dexterity is its main stat. Dexterity is the stat that you can use to increase its damage, and I think dexterity is really important as well because it allows you to increase your critical rate and your block rate. Now, critical rate and block rate basically need to be at 100% if you want to be able to do Bridge of Stagnation at fatal difficulty, and obviously you also get to increase your haste and mobility with dexterity. So with that, I think archer is the second best class after warrior. Now, I don't hate mage at all. I think it's a very fun class, and I also think it has a better mix of skills than archer. The reason I put it in last is because mage is all about using its skills to stun and kill its enemy, which is nice, but warrior can do this too. Give warrior some mana and it can spam ground slam and lunge in the same way that mage spams its skills, which defeats the purpose of mage. The reliance on stun is also a problem because a lot of mobs have berserker mode, which completely blocks this. The second reason I had it at last is because of its main stat, intelligence, because this doesn't help with endgame. This is annoying because to be successful in Fatal Bridge, a mage will need high intelligence, dexterity and strength, whereas the other two classes don't need high intelligence, making it easy to progress if you're either an archer or a warrior. How to get a knife or pickaxe or any other tools. There's an NPC that does crafting in Elmort and Hilltown, and this NPC also has a shop that sells these tools. Are tools repairable? No, only equipment and rings are repairable. How do you get mythical equipment and mythical accessories? You can't. They were removed from the game, though if you got them before, you got to keep them. One thing to note is that some of the accessories do not work anymore. The only mythical stuff that you can get now is mythical gems and mythical skill books. How many gems is enough to enchant an armor to plus 20? If you don't have any fails, then the answer is 264,235. Obviously, multiply this by 10 as you're going to be enchanting 10 equipments. I'm level 65. Where do I farm? I get this type of question a lot, so here's what I say you should do for every level range. If you're level 1 to 50, you don't really need to farm. You'll level up really quickly at the beginning, and apart from upgrading equipment, you shouldn't need to buy anything else. You can collect skill books from monster drops. If you want to farm at level 50, you can farm slime fields. Slime fields drop a lot of crystals, and you can also get a lot of legendary equipment and resources. The first unique legendary is at Castle Living Room, which is level 85. Ancient Fortress is a brilliant place and probably the perfect place to farm anything. Crystals, unique legendaries, resources, you name it, because it's nice and flat. There's a chest room at the end. There's a lot of elites. However, you'll find that you can't really do it easily until you're level 135 to level 140. I would say that a lot of the newer maps are also great if you want to farm crystals and resources. By newer maps, I mean Mayor's Farm, Criminal's Hideout, Snowfield, Hidden Cave, and Lost Souls Graveyard. I think these are really good places to farm. Obviously, if you're a higher level character, in terms of EXP, you're going to be wanting to farm. Obviously, Bridge of Stagnation is also another place. On the point of EXP, for all levels, right, I think one rule that you should keep in your head is, if you're farming XP, don't do an area that's too easy or too hard. Do one that's like challenging, but you could do fairly quickly. And if you're doing an area really quickly, really easily, but the next level is too hard, go to that level that you found really easy and do it on a higher difficulty, like Painful or Fatal. What is Scroll of Oblivion? Scroll of Oblivion is an item that you can get from Demon Shop, and it allows you to reset your passive skill tree. Please note that there's an error in the game that calls Batwing Scroll of Oblivion. Do you have the Darkrise Discord link? I have put the link to the official Discord in the description. I recommend joining if you can, because it's a great place to ask questions to the community and get answers from players far more knowledgeable about Darkrise than I am. Updates and announcements are also posted there, and it's a thriving community of over 9,000 people, so why not join? How do you get unique legendary items? Unique items are items with a golden border around them. Unique legendary items drop in most areas from above level 100, so you need to check the area description to see which one drops there. Most of mine come from Ancient Fortress, Bridge of Stagnation, and unique chests. How do I have so many coins? I have played for quite a long time. However, as you play, you'll realize that there's basically nothing to spend your gold on, so it builds up over time. I'm not saving them for anything, there's just literally nothing to spend them on. Are unique legendaries better than regular ones? This is a tough question to answer because the answer can be yes and can be no. One thing that we all need to understand is that all equipment have stats, and these stats are either white or yellow. If they are white, this means that the stats are low. If they are yellow, this means that the stats are high and close to max. Unique legendaries will always have only yellow stats, which means all their stats are high, which in that sense means that unique legendaries are better than regular ones, right? Unique legendaries also have, or sometimes have, set bonuses. For example, there's a defender set, there's a samurai set, right? So in that sense as well, unique legendaries are better. However, regular legendaries can also have all yellow stats, can also have all high stats, and sometimes these stats combinations are the ones that you really want. Obviously, with unique legendaries, there isn't an infinite amount of stat combinations, whereas with regular ones, there is far more variety. So in that sense, regular ones are better.